Hello, passionate Celtic FC fans. This is Celtic Central News, your exclusive source for Celtic updates. Before we kick off, we appreciate the incredible support. If you love Celtic, subscribe now, hit like, and let's build this community together. Now, onto the latest news. A warm welcome to new subscribers. Your support is crucial. Hail, hail! Celtic's Oren Engels is catching the eye of Serie A side Atalanta, according to Italian journalist Alfredo Pedala. The midfielder, who has already made a significant impact at Celtic, is reportedly being closely watched by the Italian club, though it's said that their interest is not expected to escalate anytime soon. Engels, who only joined Celtic in the summer for a record £11 million fee, has had a relatively strong start to his career in Glasgow. Despite some typical growing pains for a young player, he has shown real potential, becoming a key figure in the team's midfield. The 21-year-old's performances have been impressive, particularly in the 2024-25 season, where he has contributed to 14 goals in just 26 appearances across all competitions. Notably, he also shares the second highest number of assists in the UEFA Champions League at this early stage. Atalanta's interest comes as no surprise, as the club has a history of scouting promising talent. However, Celtic is in a strong position, with Engels tied to the club until at least 2028, giving them leverage in any potential negotiations. While the Serie A club may be monitoring the Belgians' progress, they are unlikely to make any concrete moves without a significant shift. Reports suggest that Celtic would demand a much higher price than the £11 million they paid, with a valuation now sitting between £18 to £19 million. Brendan Rodgers, Celtic's manager, will certainly be keen to retain Engels, a player he worked hard to bring to the club just a few months ago. The young midfielder's future at Celtic seems secure for now, but with ongoing interest from Atalanta, the situation is far from settled. As the season progresses, all eyes will be on Engels to see how he continues to develop and whether Atalanta's interest in the player might lead to a bigger challenge for Celtic in the transfer market. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. The internet is buzzing today with shocking claims from former footballer-turned-pundit, Chris Sutton, who has accused Brendan Rodgers of being a coward in a heated exchange captured on video. The clip, now circulating widely, has left fans and pundits alike scrambling for answers, as Sutton's words seem to cut through the air with undeniable intensity. What prompted such a strong accusation from someone who has been a vocal observer of the game for years? Football fans are desperate to know more about the context behind this explosive claim. Sutton, who made a name for himself as both a player and an outspoken commentator, has always been unafraid to speak his mind. However, his recent comments about Rodgers seem to suggest a deeper issue at play. The video, which was recorded during a live segment, shows Sutton passionately describing his frustrations with the current state of Rodgers' management, specifically pointing out what he perceives as a lack of courage in big moments. Sutton's words were not only pointed but seemed to carry an undertone of personal disappointment. Rodgers, who has had a turbulent career in recent seasons, has not yet responded publicly to the accusation, adding to the intrigue surrounding this situation. For fans of both Celtic and Leicester City, where Rodgers has recently been active, the speculation is rife. Could Sutton be calling out his former peer for tactical missteps, or is there something more personal at the heart of this row? As the video continues to gain traction, many are eagerly awaiting any response from Rodgers, who has remained notably quiet. The accusation itself, though blunt, may have struck a chord with many who have questioned Rodgers' approach in high-pressure situations. Sutton's history as a direct and sometimes controversial figure in football suggests that he wouldn't throw such accusations around without serious cause. Could this be the beginning of a larger rift between the two men? Or is Sutton simply voicing what many inside the game have been thinking privately? As the tension surrounding Chris Sutton's explosive accusation continues to rise, one burning question remains: what do Celtic fans think of this controversy? With Sutton being a former Celtic player himself, the fan base's reaction to his comments could be one of the most crucial aspects of this developing story. many supporters of the club, who once cheered Sutton on during his days at Parkhead, will likely have strong opinions on his latest remarks about Brendan Rodgers. For years, Celtic fans have had a complicated relationship with Rodgers. While his success in leading the team to multiple league titles earned him respect, his departure from the club in 2019 left a sour taste for many supporters. Could Sutton's harsh words be the catalyst for a wider backlash among the Celtic faithful? It's clear that the Celtic support is divided when it comes to Rodgers, but Sutton's criticism may add fuel to an already volatile fire. Some fans may align with Sutton, agreeing that Rodgers has failed to live up to expectations in critical moments. The idea of cowardice on the big stage could resonate with those who feel that Rodgers underperformed when it mattered most. On the other hand, there will undoubtedly be supporters who back their manager and see Sutton's remarks as nothing more than unnecessary criticism from a former player with personal motives. After all, Sutton's words are not likely to go unnoticed by those who still hold a deep affection for the man who brought Celtic so much success. As the debate rages on, Celtic fans are left to grapple with their own thoughts on the matter. Does Sutton's opinion carry weight in a situation where emotions run high, or is it simply another example of a pundit stirring the pot for attention? One thing is certain, the Celtic fan base, known for their passionate and vocal support of the club, will not remain silent for long. Expect opinions to flood social media in the coming days, as fans take sides and try to make sense of this fiery exchange between two football figures they've closely followed for years. As this story unfolds, fans will undoubtedly be keeping a close eye on both Sutton and Rodgers. The video has already sparked a wave of reactions across social media, with pundits, former players, and even fans from rival clubs weighing in on the matter. One thing is for sure, this is far from over, and as more details emerge, the intrigue surrounding Sutton's explosive claim only grows. Will Rodgers address the controversy head-on, or will he let the storm pass in silence? The next few days promise to be filled with suspense. Hello, fan! Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.